think I'm good. So no swearing.
Elisabetta. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the fourth game of this day of this tournament of the first stage of the Baltic Ultimate Championships, where we see the second international matchup between Latvia and Lithuania. So Ventspils, this time the second team is going to take on a newish team, Kylanti Banga. As we can see, some younger players, so probably a little bit more flair. And interesting to see some of the familiar names, but in the younger iteration. So very nice and very good to see Latvia scoring the first point with Ventspils' second team getting it into the end zone and opening up the score. Second team of Ventspils mostly consists of the U24 players who have played in the World Championships this year in the UK. Some familiar names like Gusevs and Kreps and Tsirulis and Aturins and Kulishevs. Yes, I think all of them were in Manchester this year. And Plinta as well. Interestingly, Plinta crossing over from Ogrē to Ventspils' second team, maybe because the second team of Ventspils are only having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players, so not so many. Very short roster for them. Hammer into the end zone, nice arcing blade for number 1 Grudzis, and he's gonna collect his first offensive stat. That was a beautiful shot. Nice arcing hammer, oof. Lots of power, 3/4 of the field for a nice reception into the end zone, and a good celebration there too. So 1-1, we are on hold. On serve, sorry. 2 clean holds for both of the teams, despite the fact that both of the teams are somewhat younger. Still managing to hold on to it pretty well. And we've got, nice. Gatis Voldemars, if I remember correctly. One of the youngest players, I think, in this tournament. Probably the youngest player of this tournament. And I'm getting told that his nickname here is Big Spoon. And taking on the handling position of this second Ventspils squad. Doing really well here, and Kreps. That disc was unfortunately down for Gusevs, and Kylanti Banga was the first opportunity for a break. Virbalas with the disc, and he throws it to Plinta, and Plinta is playing for the different team for Ventspils. Kreps to Gusevs, back to Kreps, and Kreps with a blade to Plinta. Whoa, that's a nice grab for Plinta, almost falling down grab for him. He's gonna get that definitely for his highlight reel. Maybe jumping a little bit too early, so getting it when already going down and under pressure for Grudzis. But a point is still a point. That's still a hold, a dirty hold, but still a hold for Ventspils 2. 2-1 is the score. And this is taken away by the defense of Kulishevs. And that is another opportunity for a break. Oh, and that's taken away by Mockus. Good jump and a great elevation for Grudzis, but unfortunately that is knocked away by him. Maybe it was a little bit too high or maybe a little bit too deep, so he was not able to close it, but this time he's redeeming himself and getting the defense. And is that bookhands? Yes, it is bookhands for Grudzis, so run through D, going into the end zone right away, and gets that disc from Mockus. Nice hammer, very quick, very quick, and not very conservative play on both of the sides. Maybe slightly more mature and older teams are playing a little bit slower and with a little bit less flair, but it's great to see that kind of flair, that quick movement, and that risky shots on both of the sides. So I think these two teams are very evenly matched by age and also by the experience. I would not be surprised if some of the Kylanti Banga have been playing on the European stage already as well, so have quite a lot of experience too, just like the Latvian outfit. Krebs with the disc, swing to Plinta, and Kuleshovs was asking for that disc on the far side, on the near sideline. Gets it. Now swing to Krebs. Another swing to Atorins. Back to Krebs, Atorins, and Krebs exchanging pleasantries. Krebs. Plinta. Now. Ui, Krebs. There was a hand on that disc from Virbalas. Swing to Kuleshovs. Nope, sorry, that was Atorins. Plinta now knocking on the doorstep, but looks like Lithuanians really liking to close off this zone with a bit of a zone. Atorins, great grab. Good save. Big spoon, Atorins, and back to Valdemars, but oof. That was a bit maybe scary by Doleba. Not the most pleasant defense, I think, for Valdemars, but regardless, that is still a defense. So Kylanti Banga into the end zone. Grudzis is running away with the stat sheet right now. I think almost every point that was scored by that team was scored by him, and the majority of the defenses as well. And they pull. He's up. Krebs gonna start us off with Atorins swinging it around, and now Plinta into the end zone for number 0. Oleg Guzev's elevating for that grab, making some impressions on Arvid Karklinch. He's definitely impressed. And that's another score. So actually, yes, Kylanti Banga, I think, are up a break, as Ventspils actually started on the offense. So it looks like they are in position to get it on serve. So Krebs gonna pick that up. Has the reset available. Kuleshovs to Krebs and to Kuleshovs once again. Krebs. Blade to a little bit to no one. Looks like there was a miscommunication, visual miscommunication, no visual contact. Rindokas with the disc. Swing. Rindokas once again. Very quick running and a nice elevator pass to Beržonskis. Lots of positive attitude there. Maybe not so much self-control though. But yeah, good, very emphatic celebration by Justas Beržonskis. Yeah, looks like quite a lot of players from Shooting Stars are actually on this Kylanti Banga squad. Shooting Stars, of course, another Lithuanian team. You may have seen them in the previous tournaments, like I think they did come to Rigas Rudens this year. Turins looking for options, finally finding Plinte with a nice scuba. Krebs now with the disc, back to Plinte. Turins is available, but that shot is not taken. Lots of channels are closed and lots of channels seems to be clogged on Ventspils, but still, Plinte and Valdemars back to Plinte. Turins available, that shot is taken. Turins with a blade. Over to Krebs and back to Atorins and once again Krebs. Ooh, that disc almost running away from Kulishov's. Atorins once again and Kulishov's. Whoa, that was quite a lot of contact, but I would believe that that was a strip, as I think Kulishov's clearly had the possession of the disc in his hands. Yeah, they will discuss that with Krudzis. I mean, yes, Kuleshov did try to jump it in, so maybe a bit of an offensive foul on his side. I'm not sure if we're gonna see the replay. Maybe not, probably not. But you can always scroll backwards and have a look at it yourself if you want. Looks like the turnover is going to... No, it's going to be contested call. So Atorins is going to pick that up. Krebs and Atorins, Plinte. Everything going through the back so far. Over the top, but still nothing, no real advancing passes. Kulishovs, and that is a hand block by Virbalas. Virbalas reading that game, that play quite quickly and swatting that away. Chesas. Swing to Chesas once again, and a hammer. Looks like he did not really understand how to throw it or what to throw. And that is another opportunity for Ventspils 2 to level it out. Krebs. Blade into the middle. Ooh, close. The defense was very close there of Koževnikovas, but Plinte elevating for it. Valdemars, Krebs. Krebs surveying his options, but goes back to Atorins. Atorins swing to Valdemars. Grab. Big spoon with the disc. Atorins doesn't really like many options and finally finds some space for Krebs. Great patience from Ventspils. Maybe, don't know, maybe these kind of movements should be done a little bit sooner and earlier, as they are, I think, looking around for a better option for a little bit too long. In my personal opinion, I think some of the resets and some of the swings can be taking a little bit faster, but still very good patience there by them. And Kylanti Banga, well done, great end zone defense. So they are closing the end zone really well and not letting almost anything through. And now they are on offense. A much slower game than the previous one. Maybe the first game that is not going to go to 13, but of course we will see. Virbalas. Up the line to Rindokas, and Rindokas into the end zone for number 1, Grudzis. Grudzis picking up another stat for him, and Plinta, great air battle with Plinta there. Ooh, Plinta gets the hand on it, but yeah, a rebound to Rindokas, to Grudzis is still collected as a point. So no calls made, and it's just going to be another point and another clean hold for Kylanti Banga. Yeah, Ventspils are still one break down as they have started this game on offense, so they would still be needing to get another break to get it back on serve. Kuleshovs with the disc, and that was a miscue and a misthrow to Valdemars, but definitely not Valdemars' fault. Quick pickup by Tesas. Swing to Lukonas. Another swing now. Chesas once again with the disc, looking for options in the end zone, and Chesas finding himself almost in the end zone and almost getting that pass from Motskus, but yeah, face in his hands, and very unfortunate drop for him. Krebs, a long-standing player now for Ventspils, captain of this squad for this iteration. Plinta, Kuleshovs, Krebs, Gusevs, back to Krebs, swaying to Plinta. Krebs, Gusevs and Krebs. Plinta on this side. Much better movement now. A lot more swings and much cleaner, and they're taking a lot earlier. It's like the spaces are created much better. There is a lot more patience as well. Uy, Valdemar's almost a miscommunication with him. Gusevs, Krebs, Virbalas. Great mark and great work by him, running around and trying to get the mark on every time. Nice two-handed pass by Krebs, but if it works, it works. Another swing and another swing back to Valdemars into the middle. Krebs now on the doorstep, but nothing is getting through. It looks like a double team, and yeah, looks like everything was moving towards the disc, except for Vitalis Kuleshovs, who found himself some space in the back of the end zone and collected a hold. So an equalizer, 5-5. There is no halftime on time at all in this iteration of the tournament, so the halftime is only going to be called, or it will rather happen when one of the teams is going to reach 7 points. If it does not happen at all in the game, then basically the game is only played with one half. A few changes for this tournament. I very much welcome them. I think they make the game a little bit more dynamic, and you're not really playing on time, you're playing more, you care more about the points. Kylanti Banga, very nice swing to Kozhevnikovas. Kozhevnikovas up the line to Rindokas. Rindokas, very active fakes, very active cutting as well. It's like lots of energy there. And then Kozhevnikovas tried to push it into the end zone, and that is swatted away by Mark Krebs of the Latvian outfit. Atorins pick up. He's got a reset available. Goes over it though to Kuleshovs. Krebs and Atorins working together really well, and we see the coach of the Latvian outfit not very happy about it. We all know him, the legend, coaching the squad, and not very happy with what he sees right now. So 6-5 to the visitors from Lithuania. So Kylanti Banga moving ahead with none other than Grudzis. Grudzis collecting another offensive point. I think he scored every point in this game. I really would like to rewatch that, but I would not be surprised if he actually scored either all of them or 5 of the 6 points that they have scored. Atorins fielding the disc, getting us moving, but very active mark by Virbalas, not really letting anything through. Looks like a bit of a zony look. A bit of a flex. Okay. Ventspils struggling to work through it quickly, but Plinta now finding himself. Ooh, tried to jump it in. Kuleshovs didn't work out, but Plinta after that still finds the feet and finds his feet in the end zone for another score. Kuleshov showing some prowess on the long jump, but Plinta is doing just a little bit better, maybe not as long, but into the end zone. Ventspils still looking for that break, elusive break, and we are finding ourselves in a bit of a galaxy point. So whoever wins the next point wins the first half. Look on us with the disc active. Oh, and who scored this point? Can you guess who scored this point? Of course, it is Meinardas Gruzdis, sorry. And that is a half. So first half is done. Second half should start imminently. There is no break. You just keep on playing on the correct sides, though. So basically beach format. But this way we are able to get a slightly longer game. So not 25 minutes, but rather 30. And games to 13, not to 11. So slightly more play time for everyone. Kuleshovs with the disc. Plinta back to Atorins. Valdemars and another swing. Atorins, Gusevs, Valdemars. Plinta. Atorins, Plinta. Quick movement by Ventspils in the back of the end zone. Working it patiently. Now on the doorstep, but needing to lose some yards and walk around. All the way around. Nice pass to Plinta. Swing to Gusevs. Kuleshovs. Kuleshovs with the disc again. And that is swatted away. Too high. Plinta was not able to attack that. Bit of a delay by Lukonas, but picked up and gets going. Rindokas with the disc. Lukonas toes it in. Motskus into the end zone. He can't stop scoring. He just cannot stop scoring. Gruzdis with another score. I would like to clip every score of this game of Kylanti Banga, and looks like I think it's all of the points by him. Quite an impressive stat. And Kylanti Banga are pulling ahead by a couple points, so another break for them. So 2 breaks up now. Not the best situation for Ventspils too. Oh, almost hits the floor, but no. Well held by Kuleshov's Krebs. Krebs now. It's the disc. Plinta. Looking for options but can't really find a reset. Finally finds Krebs to Autorins and back to Plinta. Oh, we finally see Cyrulis on the field. He was not playing earlier. Krebs. Swing to Plinta, high disc. Krebs on the doorstep. Red zone offense for Ventspils. Yeah, really interesting to see a very different style of the defense from the Lithuanians. They really like to play the zone, especially when the offense are getting close to the end zone that they are defending. Krebs. Kuleshov's Krebs. And that is marked in by Plinta. Great patience by them. And Reiner's... No, it was not in. Called not in. Autorins, back. Back to Kuleshov's. Swing to Plinta. Autorins and Krebs. Autorins. And this time it is marked in by Vitalijs Kuleshovs from Ventspils squad. Yeah, great patience. That is very grueling sometimes. Looks like it is a DTS school, so DTS really like to play their the zone defense, especially close to the end zone, and sometimes that results into some errant throws. And there was a timeout called, I've seen, by the Ventspils squad, as they of course have a much shorter squad than Kylanti Banga, so probably need to rest some legs and get a bit of a break. And that was basically the last opportunity for Ventspils too to take the timeout, because you cannot take it when the time is out, which is exactly now. So we're gonna finish this point and we're gonna add 1 to the highest score. So it's going to be either a game to 9 or a game to 10, depending on who's gonna score the next point. We do play the so-called Paga rule, so if the difference is 3 points or more, then the game is over. But as the difference is only 1 point and it may only be maximum 2, then it will be, of course, we will play to cap. So that disc was knocked away by Mark Krebs. Looks like he's gonna pick up another defensive stat to himself, and also gonna pick up the disc and get the counter offensive started. We may get a universe point here, ladies and gentlemen. Plinta with the disc. And yeah, once again, that zony look by the Lithuanians, not really letting anything through. We see Rindokas all the way at the back. No, sorry, that is Lukonas. All the way at the back. But Ventspils not really getting a lot of movement right now of their horizontal stack. Quite smart defense by Kylanti Banga. Allowing quite a lot of swings, but not so much getting through. And now finally they are getting through that end zone, through that zone. Krebs, high grab, picks it up. Atorins, blade to Gusevs. No, Kuleshov, sorry. Plinta, and this time the long jump works for Vitalis Kuleshovs for 8-8 equalizer, and it's going to be a universe point. Universe point, ladies and gentlemen, between Kylanti Banga and Ventspils. So it is the first game with the universe point of this tournament, and the first game that is not going to go to 13. Quite an interesting one, absolutely. Kozhavnikovas with the disc. Blade to Lukonas, goes to Chesas, looking for something in the end zone, but no, goes back to Chesas into the middle. Swing to Motskus. Motskus surveying options. There is no number 1 on the field. Who's gonna score that point? Oh, that is unfortunate for Kylanti Banga. Should have put number 1, should have put Gruzdis on the field. The scoring machine of Kylanti Banga squad, and looks like there was a hand of Plinta on the disc that pushed it down, or maybe just enough pressure on it. Yeah, they should have put Gruzdis on this particular line. Oh no, he is on the field. How come he didn't score? I'm surprised. Regardless, there is a Ventspils turnover, so advantage Ventspils in this particular match. Atorins, Plinta, normally a player for Ogrē, but this time he's going to play with Ventspils. Krebs now, getting through that end zone, goes back. Atorins, Krebs once again, knocking on the doorstep, but can't push anything through. Looks like a bit of a push on the mark. It's gonna be accepted. Looks like Gruzdis doesn't want to chat. He just wants to play. It's going to be foul contested. Interesting. Swing back, and Plinta now all the way to the other side. Gusevs, Kuleshov, Plinta, surveying options. Atorins and Plinta on that near sideline. Atorins, Gusevs is available, but that shot is not taken. No, finally taken. Krebs getting through. Atorins and Krebs give and go for a better position. Krebs is available, so is Gusevs. Gusevs' option is taken. Krebs under a bit of a pressure. Blade to Kuleshovs, and finally pushes it to Gusevs, and the universe point situation is going in favor of Ventspils too, and that is a win after starting on offense but then trailing by a point. They managing to get it to the universe point and win that particular game. So Kylanti Banga, their first loss in this tournament, and Ventspils too, their first game and the first win. Next up, we're gonna bring you a full international matchup of Tartu Ultimate from Estonia taking on Baltic Dragons from Lithuania. Don't go anywhere, and we're gonna be on in just a second. Thanks for listening.